What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Young Texas and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. In today's video, we are going to be checking out the best controller settings here in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So if you're watching this video, you might be new to Black Ops 4 now that it is free to play. So for this video, I do want to lay out what I think are the best controller settings for this game and the controller settings that I personally use for Black Ops 4. So the first thing as we go through the controller settings is look inversion. You're going to want to set this to standard. If it were inverted, when you would try to look up with your thumbstick, when you move your thumbstick up, you would look down and vice versa. Honestly, for me, keep it on standard. Your sensitivity, horizontal and vertical, I keep those both on 8 because anything below that feels a little too slow and anything above that feels a little too high. Now it will say high next to the 8, but I do think that this is the best kind of middle ground for that sensitivity. For your ADS sensitivity and your high zoom sensitivity, I personally leave those both at a one-time sensitivity. Now your ADS sensitivity is how quickly you're going to be able to look around while you're aiming down the sight of your weapon, and your high zoom sensitivity is when you are using an ADS on a 4x zoom optic or greater on sniper scopes. Now your target assist and aim assist, I'm going to leave both of those on. Now for target assist, this is when you are aiming at enemies, and your aim assist is auto aim when aiming down the sight. This does not affect multiplayer, unfortunately, which is fine, but this is basically your aim assist. You're going to want this on, believe me. Now, controller vibration, I personally turn that off because I don't like when my controller vibrates in my hand. It kind of messes with my shot a little bit personally, so I do have that off. Sprint cancels reload, I have that off, but if this is enabled, if you're reloading your weapon and then you start sprinting, your reload will be canceled and you will have to reload again when you stop moving. Auto mantle, I personally have this disabled as well. If this is enabled, players will auto mantle without needing to hold the jump button. Personally, this can get you into some trouble if you're just trying to jump around while killing an enemy. If you're bunny hopping a little bit, you might mantle a window and it could get you killed. That's why I have it off personally. Auto sprint, when enabled, double-clicking the sprint button will make you automatically begin sprinting. So honestly, I have this set to off because you don't really want this enabled, because just double-clicking your left stick down, you don't want that to get you to begin sprinting because sometimes you're going to do it by accident. So I do have this off. Now I have my stick layout set to default because I don't really want to move to the sticks. But with the button layout, I do have that set to tactical. So my L2 is heal, my ADS is L1, my use equipment is R2, my fire weapon is R1, my switch weapons and use score streaks is triangle, my square is reload, my jump is X, my sprint and hold for breath is the left stick, the score streak selection is my up and down on the D-pad, but here's where it changes really. My melee is circle, and my crouch and prone is my right stick. But you may be wondering why my ADS and heal and my use weapon and fire weapon or use equipment and fire weapon are flipped as well. That's because I do have the L1, R1, L2, R2 flipped. Now this is personally my opinion because I do like how there is no latency when you're pressing down L1 or R1 to aim and fire, but that is really up to personal preference. But yeah guys, that is effectively going to wrap up today's video, and I hope you all found it helpful. If you did, be sure to drop a like and comment on it down below. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to turn on those notifications so you never miss any of my daily uploads. For even more from me, be sure to check out the links in the description below to connect with me on social media so you never miss any of my content. Also be sure to connect with IPC in the links in the description below as well for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news and content. But other than that, hope you all have a great rest of your day, and that's been it. Peace.